Hello, my name is W4MP3 and this is TheProject. In this series I will show you some fun stuff I did while doing the project, time lapses of building levels, and talk about Super Mario World hacking in general. If you do not know anything about Super Mario World hacking, don't worry. I'll explain roughly how it works, but this is not a tutorial on how to use the tools or anything related to that. If you want to get more information about Super Mario World hacking in general, just visit SMWCentral.net. They have anything you need to know. Okay, why did I call this TheProject and not something else like Super W4MP3 World or Good Mario Hack? Well, first off, I don't have a name for it, and second, it doesn't really matter what name this has. Anyways, before we start, I'd like to give you a small overview of the terms I use in this series. First off, we talk about the little word hack. The word hack does not describe the action of chopping a Super Mario World cartridge apart. Here it is synonymous with modification. Why we are not using Super Mario World modification then? This is why. Alright, next stupid word. A port in this video is not something you can park your ship at. Here it is a version of a song to run on the Super Mario World sound engine. Just remember, port equals music here. Okay, that's not a real word. Anyways, if I say some terms I think you might not know, I'll put them on screen with a small definition. Before I even started recording or writing the script, I already did some stuff. I automated some processes to aid me in the quest of making a Super Mario World hack. Let me introduce you to the program I use to build most of the content. Lunar Magic. To keep it short, Lunar Magic is a Super Mario World editor which can edit levels, the overworld maps, and other little aspects of Super Mario World. As I mentioned earlier, this is not a tutorial on that. If you want to know how it works, check out SMWCentral.net or some tutorials on YouTube. First off, before we do anything serious like level building, we need to plan a little bit. I recommend to write stuff down so you don't forget things you have planned. This does not mean you have to plan every level beforehand. It only gives you a small overview on what needs to be done, like a checklist. Let me write one plan for this project. Okay, I have finished. First I thought of the size of this hack. For this series I thought it would be better to have a full-size hack to show you how that works. Keep in mind that I've never done that before, so some stuff I say might be wrong or stupid. Later in the series I'll fix those errors. Okay, this is my plan. I went the classical route, changed the order a little bit and added something new. The first 6 worlds are boring standard Mario worlds. World 7 to 10 I decide to spice things up. In World 7 I borrow some ideas from Super Mario Galaxy. World 8 is not really special, I just mix a space factory with a lava world. World 9 is something I decide between doing World 8 and 10. I might consider in the future to cut that one out. World 10 is just your typical final world with lava and other dangerous looking stuff. Hey, remember Mario Gives Up by that guy. How should anyone pronounce this name? It's gibberish, dude. Anyways, Mario Gives Up is one good hack back from 2011, I think. Frick, I even did a toolless speedrun of it. Link to that in the description. The second and third hack had ridiculously hard last worlds, both coincidentally resembling hell. That is pretty much the idea for World 10 in TheProject. Anyways, let's go to the next topic, graphics. I'll keep that one simple. I used original graphics and draw additional stuff if necessary. For music, I'm trying to use as many Super Mario World styled music as possible to make it sound like Super Mario World. What next? Well, I did what every good hacker does after finishing something, not working on the project. I lied to you, actually I did something. Let's start with a little decision. We changed the status bar. I do not like the default one, it's so bulky and Fortunately, I already have one made in preparation to this video. I lied, this is the one I've already used in an older project of mine. Also, I used that status bar in the German SMW hacking tournament. The good thing about that status bar is that you can use the right part as a small display. Also, what nobody really knows, this thing also displays the P timer. Furthermore, I reduced the amount of Yoshi coins to 3. Why? New Super Mario Bros. Did it. We do it. It's that simple. Next I considered to apply some patches to fix some bugs, but didn't apply them. Why didn't I do that? Think about the task community. They should be able to go all out on my hack, breaking it until the PC smokes or something. Let's talk about patches that I use in the project. First, my most used and favorite patch is Uber-RSM by P4+2. It allows you to run custom code easily in pretty much every part of the game. I slightly modified it so I can easily edit code without searching for the correct spot to put my custom code in. What I also patched was the one file, one player patch by Noobish Noobsicle. It changed the file select screen of Super Mario World to have only one file and single player only. I may change the single player part back to allow for 2 players again. That I'll decide a bit later on in this project. That's it with the patches. If I add another one and I think it's important that you should know about it, I'll tell it in the next episodes. Now I think we should do something interesting, like building a level or something like that. But before we build anything fun, we should think about which level is located. For those who do not use Super Mario World hacking, here's something interesting. Super Mario World allows you to use up to 512 levels. We can't use all of them because of the limitation on how the overworld works. These are the levels we can access from the overworld. Levels 0 to 24 in hex and 113B in hex. That's 97 levels we could make, but we might not do that. Anyways, I'll do some extreme spreadsheeting now to figure out which level is in which world, where it should go, and if it has a secret exit. Well, that's done now. I hope I don't have to change something later on in the series. Wow, we did almost nothing this episode except for boring planning and some little decisions, but in the grand scheme it will help me somehow. Sadly, I do not have much time to spare due to real life work and stuff, so do not consider the series as something I'll upload regularly. Anyways, if you want to support me on this journey, you can actually do something. Ask questions about TheProject or SMW hacking in general. I'll answer them either directly or I'll address them in the next episode. Also, you can do the usual YouTube business stuff, you know, the weird red button next to the subscriber count, that weird hand pointing with its thumb on the view count, or whatever floats your boat. I'm not forcing you to do anything. Okay, that's it. You can leave now or click on one of the videos here to watch more stuff I did.